My best friend and I got really close recently. I, 19M, and my best friend, 19F, met when I was 16 and she was 17, and she just invited me to hang out one day. Ever since, we have been amazing friends, spending a lot of time together, sharing everything about ourselves, and being very open. I have been friends with her through one of her relationships, which lasted about a year, maybe 5 months after we met. After that, she talked about him a lot, and I tried my best to comfort her, not out of any ulterior motives, but because I really care about her. She had a brief romantic encounter a few months ago and told me about it and how much she regretted it. Again, I tried to support her without judgment. Though it did hurt me a little, over the last several months I've developed strong feelings for her. Recently, we spent some time away together. One night, after a few drinks, things between us became more intimate than usual. We talked about it a lot afterwards, just holding each other, and it felt very natural. The next day, we continued to connect and talk through everything, affirming that we didn't regret what happened and that we care about each other. Later, we spent more time together, and the same kind of closeness happened again, followed by open communication. The following day, it still felt normal to talk and go about our day as usual. Overall, I'm nervous about the future. She knows me very well, and we've been extremely close for years. I value our friendship more than she realizes, and I'm worried about how this might change it. I'm not opposed to seeing where things could go, but I'm unsure how to approach the situation. I'm afraid of jeopardizing the friendship, but I'm also afraid of missing a potential opportunity for something meaningful. Basically, what should I do now?
TLDR. My best friend and I had sex twice. I love our friendship and I'm worried this will ruin it, but hopeful it may go farther than friendship. What do I do? Let the dice roll and chips will fall where they may. Sounds like you stimulate her mind and she liked having the sex. Be cool, be confident, be patient. Remind her it was steamy by taking her somewhere out of her comfort zone in a week or so. A restaurant, a movie, a hike, concert, or museum. Keep the romance going and be super laid back. You got this. Exactly. Emphasis on the laid back part. Don't try to get all partnery or any diff than your friendship is now, right off the bat. This is so fun, enjoy it. I don't know if you're too young to have watched The Office, but that quote, "I wish there was a way to know you're in the good old days before you've actually left them. You're in them. Have fun." This is great advice. Congrats. Other people are going to write longer and more eloquently than me, but nothing risked, nothing gained. Desperately. Life is short. You're not guaranteed a lot of great connections with people, especially great connections with people where you can plug your bodies together and have a good time. Life is short. You're not guaranteed a lot of great connections with people, especially great connections with people where you can plug your bodies together and have a good time. Aw, yay. I had sex with a close guy friend of mine and now we are super in love with each other and building a life together. The best part is that we already knew that we liked each other a lot, had seen each other at both our best and our worst, and didn't have to worry about introducing each other to our friend circle. Just go for it, if she wants to as well. Worry about what you might miss out on instead of what you might ruin. I'm personally glad that I ruined my friendship with my SO, because our relationship is 800 times more than our friendship ever could have been.
I had sex with my best friend of 7 years.
So I, 19 of you field, went on a trip with my other friends, including my friend of 7 years, 19 of you mailed. Back then, he used to like me, but I always wanted to stay platonic, but I cared about him so much. We go to a rave, and I feel his hand on my waist, but I don't mind it. This only lasted for like 5 minutes because his rave bae came back. Later that night, I'm laying in a bed with him and his friend and him are secretly cuddling. We eventually fall asleep face to face and wake up from his friend farting in his sleep. We start giggling, and he asks if we want to move to my room, and I say sure. We're cuddling again, and I don't know how it happened, but we start making out, and why know where that lead to. Since then, neither one of us has brought it up and acting like it didn't happen, which I don't like. I was at his house the other day, and I felt like there was a weird vibe, and I don't want there to be a weird vibe. His responses over text sound different and slower. Sometimes he won't respond, but he'll like my Instagram story. I just don't know what to do because I think I like him, but I don't know what he thinks of this whole situation, and I'm afraid to ask. I don't want to lose him as a person, and I'm scared of that happening. His friend's a real bro for that fart. Good looking out. The trumpet of desire. Damn, this is cute. Trust me, he's feeling the exact same way as you. Just bring it up to him. Bro has been waiting for this moment for 7 years.
I, 27M, had sex with my 23F best friend, and now I'm afraid of bringing this up with her. Hello. As the title says, I had sex with my best friend 3 times over the span of 2 days, and I'm still not sure what I feel about it. We went on a camping trip before NYE, and while there we got slightly tipsy, and she suddenly kisses me, which turns into making out and then to sex. We do the same thing the next day without even having a talk about it. And the reason I say that is because in the past we have flirted slightly, and on one occasion kissed, and when that happened, we distanced ourselves from each other for a while. She had told me that it was a mistake and we shouldn't have done that. This was 2 years ago, and we both have dated others during this time that we both know about because we've talked about almost everything between heaven and earth at this point. Now I could write it off as being tipsy, and it was a drunken foolishness, but it happened when we were sober at her place the morning after we got home. Why this is such a big deal to me is because I have asked her out before, longer time ago than our kiss, which she rejected, and I respected it and moved on as friends. But I've asked her about these things afterwards, including sex, because I did rub her out about half a year ago, and the response I got was that she didn't want to ruin our friendship. I'm gonna see her later today and help her look for a new job. The one she has is f***ing horrible, and I feel like I need to bring this up with her and have a conversation about us. But I am so afraid of it, and she makes me really nervous because I'd be lying if I said I didn't have feelings for her, and I too don't want to fuck shit up, but at this point look where we are. So my question is, how do I bring this up with her? How can I do it in a gentle manner? Because she does have trauma from earlier relationships, and she doesn't have a lot of friends that really care for her, so she can be quite avoidant and defensive when needed to be vulnerable. Should I even talk about it? Desperately. TLDR. Had sex with longtime best friend, and is afraid to talk to her about it because I'm afraid she will say it was another mistake. Anxiously. Edit. Spelling mistake and extra question added.
Just chat to her like normal, my dude. If she wants more to happen or to talk about it, she'll bring it up. Help her find a job, talk and chat as usual, and see how she behaves with you. It could be a one-off or it could be something more. Don't rush or put pressure on it because you'll potentially lose a friendship. Thank you for the advice. It'll keep pressure off and not rush things. I had sex with my best friend again. I'm 18 friendship and I have been friends with him for almost 6 years now. We both always sort of had a crush on each other, and one night I asked him if he found me attractive and he said yes, and that he had been wanting to tell me that he has had feelings for me for quite a while now. I told him I felt the same way. I asked if he would ever want to have sex, and he did not hesitate to say yes. He drove to my house, and when he got there, he unzipped his pants and let me give him a blowjob till he came in my mouth and I swallowed it. After that, he fucked my pussy till I got my cum all over his dick. We then did anal till all his cum was dripping out. He fingered my pussy hard and then gave me a facial to finish off. Fuck, it was the best sex I ever had. I hope we can do it again sometime.
Thank you so much for watching until the end. Don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss the next videos. In the meantime, check out the other ones. They're already waiting for you. Share your thoughts on this topic in the comments and tell your own stories. Wishing you a great day, and see you in the next one. Bye-bye.